Alright, hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the brand new stream, everyone. What's good? Today we'll start a new series that is Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. So this is the remake of Metal Gear Solid 3, which is the first game in the timeline, in the correct timeline is the first game. Okay. Being the third installment, but it's the first game according to the storyline. So this is the remake. Only the graphics engine has changed. Every gameplay, everything is same. So we'll be playing this today. Is this game screen shareable? It's not screen shareable, so. Okay, wait.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Okay.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch. Temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the alarm. model.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay, all green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
All right.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a
Wait, I need subtitles. Isn't there subtitles here? Language. Oh, sorry, I'm
training up.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago,
not showing subtitles for some reason.
a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The president demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then, a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Okay.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selinoyarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west.
Oh, okay.
If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, a gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
There's some audio bugs that I'm facing. I don't know why. My goal is to keep everything on high ultra, I mean over 60 FPS. I'm playing on high ultra preset. Why is the audio glitching so much? Wait, wait. I even rebooted the game, started a new place and got the same. Let's see.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call it?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear?
Okay.
This kind of infiltration is the Fox units. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No. There's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your...
Yeah, about the backpack.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then.
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet... My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
All right. Here we are then. Game looking good so far. There we have our backpack.
I see you've retrieved your backpacks. to equip a weapon, it's necessary. In the survival viewer, choose weapon from the back. Your available weapons will be displayed in a list, and from that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your... You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wound. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time.
Every time you,
Once
yeah.
its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to...
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Who's...
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any... You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the...
Then I'll just have to take care of myself.
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember
Okay, this is
I'll
crazy.
keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
that. Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcement.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at...
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
Talk to me. Let me hear you.
It's been 5 years, 72 days.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No. I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting technique. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is in fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself.
What's up, XZ?
Listen to me, Jack.
দেখ ভাই গেমটা শুরু করেছি 26 মিনিটস হয়ে গেছে গেমটা খেলছি স্টিল কাট সিন এখনো কোনো গেম প্লে হয়নি স্টিল কাট সিন
Feelings about your comrade. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. But you're looking for a reason to... You're a natural-born fighter. A soldier is a political that's doubly true if he's a career soldier. He has no enemies and no friends. You follow the orders you're given.
I do whatever I have to get the job done.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, in the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you
Being patriotic.
Yes, very
means
interesting.
devoting yourself to
I guess 30 minutes of a cutscene ta. 30 minutes cutscene, then game.
I'm ready.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their
MGS 5 তাই
I
ছিল।
follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The time. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So the enemies we fight are the only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you
আজ ক্র্যাপ খেলাম তারপর থেকে পেট
That's
ব্যথা
right.
করছে।
The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The
Yes.
Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing.
Yes,
It's good to hear your voice again.
same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings.
CQC. Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle technique.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a...
Stealth mission, yes. Okay, finally.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
আমি তোর ইফটা এখন শেয়ার করবো। ইয়েস ইয়েস। এই অডিও বাগটা কেন হচ্ছে আমার?
Virtuous mission. Now.
অডিও বাগটা তো ভালো লাগছে না। Open survival viewer. Okay, camouflage. Naked. Olive. Drab. Okay, tiger shape. Is this Skyrim with guns? Nah, bhai. Definitely not Skyrim. Remuchi Swampland. Acha, boss, paramedic and Major Tom.
Saving the game, Snake? Hey, Snake,
No. What?
it's a movie.
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must...
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so...
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of...
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon. But it was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you... It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke...
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
If you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too. It might even win awards all across the.
Why's that?
2024 will be Godzilla's 70th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the. Do you want to save? Okay. Good luck, Snake.
Thanks.
Well. Okay, this is my backpack. I have a survival knife, MK22 with a suppressor, easy gun, directional mic, calorie mate. What is this? Nutritional food. Oh, okay. Revival pill. I have a cigar. Okay. This is the map. I'm here. I have to go here. Okay. 33 minutes into the game and we finally start playing. Wait, what? You cannot swim? Nah, that's bad. Ammo boxes. Bro, drown. Tie bhai. With then press to perform a combo attack. Okay. Oh, acha. Okay. Q for equipment window. So if I hold a cigar, I cannot use my map. I have to use the compass.
Major, I've spotted two enemies.
Okay, I guess এইটা হচ্ছে because of that mod, ওই FPS unlock mod. আমি ওটা সরিয়ে একবার দেখি, wait. তোর কি আমার গাওয়ার কেন ভাই? দাঁড়াই মডটা একবার সরিয়ে নি। মেইনলি গেমটা 60 FPS লকড। আমি একটা মড লাগিয়েছিলাম ওটা সরানোর জন্য, বাট আই গেস ওটার জন্য কাটসিন গুলো এরকম হচ্ছে। ভাগ্যিস ব্যাকআপ নিয়ে রেখেছিলাম আমি আগেরটা। Update. Wait a second. I mean, wait, এটা FPS টা এরকম কেন? মনিটর ডিসপ্লের জন্য FPS টা এরকম আসছে। এনিওয়েজ, okay.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't contact with the enemy. Is strictly prohibited.
The success of the mission depends. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while choosing camouflage. Also, if you just stand up and run around like an idiot, but if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that.
Who's that?
ভাই জানিস আমার ওভারওয়াচ থেকে 1 মান্থের ব্যান পড়েছে। কেন ভাই? How do I collect this? Director sound. তুই জানিস না কোজিমার গেমসে এটা? কোজিমার গেমসে কিছু নর্মাল থাকে না, এরকমই হয়। আর এটা 21 ইয়ার্স পুরোনো একটা গেম, ওটার এক্স্যাক্ট রিমেক করেছে, মানে জাস্ট গ্রাফিক্স ইঞ্জিন চেঞ্জ করেছে, শেডার্স ওয়েডার্স এইসব, বাকি পুরো গেম প্লে পুরো সেম।
Something there. I must be seeing things.
I know, yeah, each area has these collectibles, right? So how do I claim these? Shoot. আবে হ্যাঁ, আমার হলো কালেক্টেবল ক্লেম করতে হবে। ওকে ডান, মানে এই এরিয়ার পেয়ে গেছি আমরা। এই যে ভাব এরকম যেহেতু পুরোনো গেম, এটার জন্য এভাবে একটা এরিয়া লকড আছে, এরকম একটা লেখা আসছে পরের এরিয়াটা যেতে। ইভেন এগুলো আমাদের ধরে ধরে দেখতে হচ্ছে, নাহলে কাটসিন এরকম দেখাবে। ও ও ও আরে ও আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, স্পেস টেপাই যাবে না। বেসিক্যালি 60% অফ দ্য গেম ইজ কাট সিন, ঠিক আছে? কোজিমা গেমস মানে মেটাল গিয়ার সলিডের সিরিজটা এরকমই।
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump.
আবার অপশনটা দিল এটা
Can't
এভাবে
see
দেখার জন্য।
Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room.
Northeast section.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring... He must not be exposed to any kind of danger.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from...
And that is?
Sorry for being so...
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Begin.
Can I pick up that AK? Nope. Checking the jaw for sneaking. Can you kill him in his sleep? I guess I can have Marina. Nah, I can have Marina. मैंने 1 घंटा मारा जाए ना আমার কাছে মারার গান নেই কোনো এবার এটা এত রিয়েল কিছু হওয়ার পরে এখানে বক্সেসগুলো ফ্লোট করছে এগুলোকে ওরা ওরকমই রেখে দিয়েছে 21 ইয়ার্স আগে যেরকম ছিল Sokolov.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of GRU. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition, so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come, I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No...
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past...
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of...
Okay. Something supernatural. And the soldiers are hiding here too.
Freeze!
So this is the legendary boss.
Huh?
Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz.
Huh.
What's a crew soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Major, do you read?
I read you. Snake?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and...
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Q.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Okay, Sokolov has run off towards the suspension bridge. Chase after him.
You okay? Those men were from the...
Wait. I need to find the IGN page for this one. NVS Delta. All walkthrough guide. Which even start taking action. This video. Okay. Wait.
Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
That's what they were making you build?
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBM.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No. This is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war?
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
The bridge will break. The boss. The boss is here.
Boss?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Hornets?
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
The new blood has been rejected.
Oh, but he can't swim.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Okay, so that was the first mission of the game, I guess. So in 1 hour 20 minutes, I played this game for a total of 10 minutes, I guess. 1 hour 10 minutes was a
Snake, can
cutscene.
you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, Listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic.
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you
Okay. First, open the survival viewer with the survival viewer button. If you select Cure, you can start. Healing is divided into two types of treatment: medicine and surgical procedure. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with a movement stick to the affected part of your body, and press the enter button. Once you've selected the affected area, use the movement stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. Treat a bone fracture. First secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood? Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those...
Okay.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
What's that? Oh, he will anyways do it. No.
Success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Okay, so this was just the intro, the prologue. 1 hour 30 minutes.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean. Altitude 30,000 feet. Approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad. So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you, too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This Fox is still one step ahead of the Hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, B754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then? The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borisovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the Boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells?
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The Army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Okay.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control, unidentified aircraft detected, altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Hmm.
This is Snake.
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed.
I got blown pretty far off.
Snake, let's go over your mission objective. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This that
This
easy,
mission
bro.
will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid an...
And what do the CIA...
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov...
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't...
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename...
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed it.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from... The prisoners dig 3 tunnels, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So,
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
all right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square.
From Square Zero. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this.
Is this her last
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of... Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission. 145. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the... And there's one more person on your support team. He's an expert on the latest in weapons. He'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency?
Mr. Sigint.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see...
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout. The password is, who are the Patriots? And Lali Lulelo.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on...
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent to the Khrushchev regime. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, If you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Okay. Oh, this time I don't have a suppressor.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
Go home. Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss.
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America. That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry. The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You will...
The drone's been shot to hell.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for...
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got...
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking...
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed...
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians, that she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
When I still have this.
What's this?
HQ. This is HQ. What's going on? Respond. There's something wrong. Support unit, confirm their status.
Wait, I'll just save the game now. How do I open the radio? I forgot. Bro, I forgot. How do you save the game? How did I save the game? Wait. Let me let me
Snake.
Huh?
Okay, good luck.
Alright, so how much of the game have I completed? Let me see this once.
HQ? This is HQ.
Patrol here.
All right. So I'll just end the stream here. Okay. We completed like 2 hours of the game. 10 more hours, I guess. Anyways, that's it for the stream, guys. Thanks for joining, everyone. I'll end it right here. Bye-bye. Good night. I mean, not good night. I'll maybe stream one more time today. So yeah, that's it then. Bye.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad, I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back.